I've always had an interest and a passion for agriculture. It started just gardening as a kid.
I grew up in the Imperial Valley. My dad was a commercial Bermuda grass grower, and we were surrounded by heavy equipment and herbicide. There was not a whole lot of space in it for young children.
Aaron and I met online. He was living down in Sacramento and I was living in Grass Valley, and we both had a passion for agriculture, but we didn't really know where it would lead us.
I'd been on a number of projects in the foothills and loved the area, and so meeting Mira up here, finding land was kind of the natural next step.
We didn't know exactly what we wanted to do, but we kind of started looking at options.
Livestock made sense to us because we could batch a lot of the labor, and so we could do projects on weekends and on our days off.
We thought about doing basically all the options and kind of narrowed it down to sheep and goats being a good leadway into rotational grazing.
Mira and I hadn't run ruminants before. We were new to livestock in general. So the first year it was filled with a lot of very steep learning curves.
We are just normal working class people. We don't have a ton of money.
Mira and I both work full-time off farm. The farm itself helps to supplement its own costs, but we very much support it with our jobs.
Aaron was working out of Rancho Cordova and also traveling a lot for work. So our first lambing season, he was gone a lot of the time, and I would be out in the pasture watching the ewes lamb, and I'd text him.
After getting married, there was a little bit more pressure to be home and be present. For the sake of the business and for the sake of our marriage, I think it was important that I find local work.
And last year he was able to get a job, and so now he's able to work locally. It's definitely been easier to split responsibilities between the two of us so that we can each get a break sometimes. When you're farming and ranching, you're not necessarily socializing and networking a lot. Sierra Harvest helped us through a mentorship program and matched us with Rob Thompson.
They seemed like a really nice couple with a lot of passion and excitement for, both raising sheep and doing a good job at stewarding the landscape.
Rob has been really helpful in just sharing his experiences and what it's like to run sheep in rotational grazing in the foothills.
Farming in the foothills has always been on a smaller scale, just given the nature of our landscapes and the challenges of operating in these hilly environments. Even though we're small scale compared to other parts of the state or other parts of the world, it's more than just a backyard garden.
Rotational grazing, it's the best case scenario for land health. And healthy landscapes, not only are they more fire safe, which is everyone's concern in California, they also have better water retention.
I think that having ranchers on the land every day is really important for the community.
If people like Aaron and Mira can make a living, or at least part of a living doing what they're doing, that gives them economic incentive to keep these landscapes open, to keep growing grass on them, to be able to provide all those other things that we feel are as important to us as community members.
When we started ranching, we were looking for local resources, and Sierra Harvest popped up. Since then, we've been blessed with educational opportunities. They've offered mentorship. They've connected us with buyers, helped us sold product.
Sierra Harvest, they do a lot to support small farms and ranchers. You know, getting the community involved, introducing community members to the small farms, building those relationships where people feel a connection to, you know, the local products that they can eat.
I think we are headed in the right direction. We have run a number of tours out here through Sierra Harvest and on our own. We've been able to help troubleshoot issues that other local producers are having. We've been able to provide animals to people who are just beginning.
They're starting to teach other people how to do this as well, and which is part of why we all work together. We extend what we know through other people that way.
My hope for Aaron and Mira is they create a healthy flock that gets better every year, and that we kind of help keep stewarding them to, you know, kind of help manage this landscape and, you know, help feed nutritious meat into the community.